Alright, so looks like the Nike SB Jordan 4 has a tentative release date. Adidas is gonna be releasing Yeezys without Yeezy in the near future. And Kyrie's starting to talk about sneaker free agency a little bit more. Let's get into our first episode of Coffee Time Kicks. Let's roll the intro. Welcome everybody to Coffee Time Kicks. My name is Mike from sneakerhistory.com and thank you for joining me in my new series. With this series, I will be bringing you weekly sneaker news in a more digestible version so that way you're not having to go search it all, find it all, read it all yourself. I want to give you an easy way to take it all in so that way it makes your life a little simpler. Now, this will be a weekly series, of course, so every Friday I will be bringing this video out to you so that way you can catch up on everything and anything sneaker related. At least anything I think is interesting, I guess. Now, with that being said, on the tail end of the videos, we will talk about some sneaker releases. But before we get started, I mean, the namesake of the show is coffee. So let's take a sip of coffee, get the caffeine flowing, and let's start with our news stories. Now, first thing we're going to talk about today is going to be the Nike SB Jordan 4 that everyone's been anticipating. We first saw it last year on Nike Pro skateboarder Eric Costin in an all-black wear test sample, which people already jumped out the window saying it was going to be a black cat Jordan 4. Now, that's not saying they will not release one, but we're understanding that this is going to be a selling pine green Jordan 4. Now, there's no word on how the pattern is actually going to be. Have a picture of a bit of a, I guess a render, which we want to call it, but we all know how that can go. We can say one thing, create one thing, and Nike releases something totally left field on us, but we'll just have to wait and see. Now, it is rumored to be releasing in March of this year, so keep your eyes out for that, but I haven't heard any news of any structural changes. You know how typically when they release an SB Jordan, there's a little tweak in them to make them more skate friendly, whether it's just the insole with the zoom pod or whatever it may be. There's no news yet, but I'm sure that will be coming down the pipe anytime soon. But keep your eyes open for that and let us know if you're excited about this Jordan 4 release. Now, next up, we're going to jump right on over to the brand with 3 stripes because they are having to release Yeezyless Yeezys. As you all know, Yeezy was pretty much fired and given his walking papers from Adidas not too long ago, and we're not going to rehash why, but we all know why. But with that, Adidas was stuck with a lot of Yeezy product, and from my understanding, it's millions of dollars worth of product that they need to get rid of. Now, I'm sure that Adidas is smart enough to know that Yeezy sneakers were very popular, so they're not going to stop riding that train until basically people say it's not popular anymore. So this year, Adidas has said we will be getting a Yeezy-less Yeezy model by them starting this year. And the first sneaker we've seen is going to be the Yeezy 350 V2, or I guess it'd be just the Adidas 350 V2 in a stone colorway. Now, my question for you and my question for Adidas really is, are they going to release these shoes at the same price point of over $200? Is it still worth that amount of money when they don't have to pay the artist attached to it? Well, people flock to the shoe still for $220. Well, people even still flock to the shoe knowing that the artist is not attached to it. I'm really curious to see what happens because if they drop the price to around 180 where Ultra Boost sit at, I'm more inclined to buy it because I honestly never owned the 350 V2. I didn't care if Kanye was attached to it. I wasn't paying $220 for a sock shoe. But I want to know what you guys think about this because I'm very interested to see how this goes, and is this going to keep, I guess, Adidas afloat, or they have to go back to the drawing board and retool and just kind of figure a way to get back to that prominence that they had with that particular set of shoes. But I'm really interested. I guess we all have to just wait. Only time will tell. Now, our last story of the day is going to be Kyrie Irving. Again, someone else who was, I guess, pretty much fired from their job when it comes to sneakers because after his incident and his comments, Nike parted ways with Kyrie Irving as of late last year. Now, Kyrie is now in sneaker free agency. He's now playing very well for the Brooklyn Nets. So I guess with the two things together, we can probably see some pretty cool sneaker free agency things, which me personally, I'm hoping we get the Kobe Bryant free agency kind of era where we have Kyrie and these really cool, Kyrie design or Brooklyn inspired PEs from multiple brands because I think that'd be pretty cool to see. But the reason I bring up Kyrie in his free agency because he finally addressed it. In a recent game, I think I want to say December 22nd, December 28th. I cannot remember the exact day. Sorry guys, I will post it up here to make sure I'm not lying to you. But it was against the Hawks. He actually came out and answered a question from the addressing his communication with the Sia Collective that has been founded and run by Devlin Carter. And he has been taking meetings with them, discussing possibilities of starting in line with them. Although Kyrie did have great things to say about the brand, basically calling them a good brand, good brothers out there, he wants to find some ownership and wants to find basically a way to not get stuck in the same deal he was in with Nike. He wants to build a huge brand for himself while being the sole, well, I don't want to say sole owner, but he wants to be an owner and have more and say what happens as opposed to just a sponsored athlete. So at this point, Kyrie's not making any decisions, although he is still looks to be in communications, which he says to have good conversations with the Saya Collective and their showrunner Devlin, but he's not in a rush to make a decision right now because he wants to make the best choice for him in his future. So we will just have to wait and see. And again, hopefully we get some great PEs from different brands in the outcome because he's still talking to other brands as well. So we'll have to see what happens there. But for the meantime, let's see some great basketball played by Mr. Irving himself. Now let's move right along into some sneaker releases coming out this week. Now the first thing we're going to see on January 6th, we're going to have the Dime times Reebok collaboration on the Workout. Super nice looking shoe. It is going to be done up in a white and black color. 2 different pairs releasing. Super, super nice. Next up, we're going to have the Florida A&M LeBron 7 done up in that really nice green suede that will be releasing on January 7th. This might be one of the best LeBron sneakers to release. Super nice color, and hopefully, I mean, maybe they sit. Maybe we all get a pair who want a pair. And last on our list, we're going to have the Jown by Babesta. That's going to be coming out in a very plain white and black, and that's going to also be releasing on January 7th. Now, this particular shoe, again, with the name attachment from both brands, it is going to be an instant sellout, even though it's going to be a $350 shoe, very plain, Air Force One knockoff. No disrespect, I love Babes, but it is what it is. It is going to sell out, so good luck to those chasing these sneakers out there. And an honorary mention is going to be the Teddy Santis, another Made in America New Balance 990 series. It's going to be done in this really bright fluorescent pink and purplish color. Put it up there for you guys as well so you can check it out. This one releases on the 12th, but by the time we do another video, it'll be past that time, so I want to bring that one to you guys because those were my 4 favorite releases I see coming out this week. Guys, let me know what you think about this new series. Again, we'll be doing it every week. We'll give you a nice condensed version of sneaker news so that way it's easy to digest again. You're not having to do all the searching, save you a little time. But I'm really happy to be here. New year, new types of videos. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Let me know of any news stories you want me to cover, any releases you want me to cover. And until next time, see ya.